Hello, can you hear me? Kindly confirm if you can hear me. Kindly confirm if you can hear me, please. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Good evening. You're all welcome to 31 Tribe third anniversary. Yes, today we're actually celebrating the third anniversary of 31 Tribe, and for that reason, we're having these amazing sessions where wonderful people, great people, awesome people are going to be speaking with us on different area of life. Today we are discussing business. At some point, we'll be discussing investment, discussing the pregnancy talk, and so many things. And it's going to be a really, really awesome and amazing session. So I want you to sit tight and feel relaxed because we're about to have a ride, a beautiful and amazing and awesome ride. Yes, we're about to have that right now. So you're welcome. If you're just joining, you're really, really welcome, and we're so glad to have you on the session today. We're really glad to have each and every one of you on today's session. It's super amazing to have you all here. Yes, so right into the order of our program. Yes, we have so many amazing things we're all going to be discussing here today. We have the welcome address. We're going to be speaking briefly about 31 Tribe, what we are all about. And we're going to have some icebreakers, yes, just to feel relaxed and get ourselves all settled, and some fasted fingers. So if you know you can type really, really fast, you might be lucky to win an airtime on the session today. And we're going to be introducing our amazing guest, a super amazing guest, super awesome personality that you'll be meeting in today's session, and some speaking engagement along the line, some question and answers, giveaways. There's going to be a lot of freebies that will be shared on this session today. So just sit out and be relaxed because we have so much to give you today. And the fastest finger again, and our closing remark. Yes, super awesome, right? So you are about to get on a very, very sweet, interesting, and amazing ride. Yes. So just super, just be set, just be ready for something really awesome tonight. Something really, really super awesome, super amazing that we have to share with you tonight. So, welcome, Adels. I welcome you all to the 31 Tribe third anniversary. Yes, it's been 3 years. This vision has started, and it has been an awesome one. So many lives has been impacted, and so many dreams have been able to come true as a result at the birth of 31 Tribe. It's a platform where women in the marketplace are shaped through faith, excellence, and influence. Yes, we are we really, really prioritize your faith. We are really, really so invested in your faith. And we want to ensure that there's excellence in everything you do. And at every fair you find yourself, you have some level of influence. And with joyful hearts, we celebrate this milestone and look forward to even greater impact and growth. Yes, it's a milestone. We started, the first year is gone, the second year is gone, and now this is the third year. 31 Tribe is still existing, still standing and thriving. And yes, it's always get better by the year. Yes, this is the third year, and we're able to have this super amazing session to impact lives so that we can all learn together and grow together. So cheers to more life being shaped. Yes, we are really, really invested in getting you to have that beautiful life. Yes, that very, very amazing life. So about us, briefly, I'll be sharing something about what 31 Tribe is all about. What brought about this vision? What was that nudging? What was that feeling? What was that burning heart cry that birthed this amazing vision? Is to shape women who are interested in both teenagers and young adults in the marketplace with faith, excellence, and influence. So whatever sphere, whatever career path, or even if you're a teenager, they're just trying to navigate through to find yourself, we are really, really invested in shaping you and bringing out that best and that beauty out in you beyond just the face, but even in fact in the aspect of faith, excellence, and influence to build women of impact, I mean, who displays a high level of excellence in what they do. So beyond just that space where you are, be it that you're a business person, be it that you are in the career space, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, excellence is very, very important. And you can bear me witness that whenever you are doing something super amazing and you are very good at it and you're excellent at it, you are always spotlighted. Yes, you're always spotlighted. So for you to have that spotlight, we are here to shape you out, to grow with you, to learn with you, to impact you so that you can have that level of excellence. And our mission is we intend to achieve this vision through conferences and seminars, which is one of which we are having here today, and harnessing all our social media platforms. Yes, we're having this here on YouTube. We have our Instagram page, we have our YouTube page, and so many other platforms that you'll be getting to know about. And also, we're trying to reach out to schools and communities. Like I said earlier, we are dealing with teenagers and young adults, and many of which we can find in schools and so many other communities as that. So I just want to know in the comment section if you are following me tonight, if you are getting, because it's going to be an exciting session. Yes, it's going to be a super exciting session. I just want you to go into the chat and let me know you are with me here. Let me know you are with me here. Yes, just go into the chat, introduce yourself. Yeah, me, I'm Opeyemi, and I'm speaking here from Lagos, Nigeria. I would like to know where you all are joining from. Are you joining from Lagos? Are you outside of Lagos? Are you outside of Nigeria? It's super amazing to have each and every one of you in this community. Yes, we would like to know where you are actually watching from. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching this amazing session from? I would just like to see your responses in the chat. Just use the chat. I'd like to see your responses on there. Please keep it coming. I would like to get to know where you are all joining from. Like I said earlier, I'm Openi speaking from Lagos. So if you can see my response, I would like to know if you can see that and kindly respond to me. Yes, I don't want to do this alone. I would like to hear from you too. I want to be sure I'm not speaking to myself and you all can hear me clearly. because I don't want to enjoy all of the value from today's session all by myself. I want to be sure that you're also learning something. I don't only want to be the one to have learned and gained knowledge and be imparted on today's session. So let me know in the chat if you can see my own response. Let me know if you can see it. I would like to see your responses in the chat. Please kindly let me know. Kindly let me know where you're speaking from. Are you speaking from Ogun State? I mean, where you're joining from. Pardon, I mean, where you're joining from. Are you joining from Ogun State? Are you joining from Lagos, from Abuja, from Ondo State? Let me know. I would like to meet you all. I would like to meet you all. Just you can introduce yourself briefly to me. Rachel from Lagos, Ayo from Ogun State. Let me know. So just let me know, let me know, let me know. Just keep it coming, keep it coming. Let me know, let me know. I would like to know where you are actually joining this session from. Hi, Wura from Lagos. Nice to have you on here, Wura from Lagos. It's beautiful to have you here, and I'm rest assured that you're going to learn something from today's session. Yes, you're going to learn something from today's session. So just sit back and stay relaxed. Oh, Abigail Bukumi. All right. All right. I can see you, Abigail. I can see you, Sandra. Sandra from Akure. Super amazing to have you on here. That's the beautiful thing about the social media space. You can connect with people from different side of the country. And Bukumi, nice to have you. Rachel, nice to have you. Sandra, nice to have you. And Wura, nice to have you as well. So let's move on. Moving on. To icebreakers. Yes, yes, yes. We've had that already. You've all told me where you are joining from. And I'm sure as many of you that are on the session right now, you know someone that needs to be on this session, a teenager, a young adult that needs to be impacted, that needs to grow, that needs to build on their faith and their level of influence and excellence. Please reach out to them at this moment, at this point. This is that moment to reach out to your friends, your families, other young adults, other teenagers that need to learn from what we are going to be sharing on here today. Can you still see my screen? You can just respond in the chat if you can still see my screen. If you can still see my screen, kindly let me know in the chat. All right. All right. So let's get on to what we have for today. Super amazing to meet each and every one of you here on today's session. Yes, yes. I just want to just know. You can just tell me in the chat what you hope you to learn on today's session. Yeah, I mentioned earlier we are celebrating our third anniversary, and oh, you can't see my screen. All right. While I'm working on that, just let me know in the chat what you hope to learn from today's session. Just let me know in the chat what you hope to learn, how you feel you can be impacted on today's session. Okay, but right now, is it back? Can you see it? Right now, can you all see my screen? Is it back? Can you see my screen now? Let me know in the chat, please, if you can see my screen now. Can you all see my screen? Please respond to me in the chat before we move on. So I'm sure you are with me on today's session and we are all learning. Great, great, super awesome, great. All right, all right. So our next icebreaker for tonight. So we're talking about our 3-year memory lane. So if you have been part of 31 Tribe, I want you to share one thing you have learned or you love in the past 3 years. So this movement have actually started for 3 years now. It actually started from a small group in the campus. And I'm sure some of us here were part of the people. I'm sure maybe one or two of us here, maybe we're either part of people from the campus or even when we started fully. I just want you to just say, and if you are new, if you have actually not been a part of us for all the 3 years and you're just joining, you're just learning from us today, you can also let us know what brought you here. So I would like to know if you have joined, if you know you have actually been a part of us for quite a number of years. You can just go into the chat to let me know what you have learned or what you love about 31 Tribe. And if you are new here, say I. Just kindly let us know I am new here, and what brought me here is to learn more about business. What brought me here is to build on my faith. What brought me here is to know how I can be excellent in everything I do. So I'm beginning to give ideas already, but you can actually respond to me in the chat so I know what exactly brought you here if you are new. And if you are not new, just let me know what you have learned for the past 3 years being a part of this amazing community. All right. Glow Mary, yes, nice to have you on the session, Glow Mary. So I would like to know in the chat, I'm reading your responses. Keep it coming. The energy has been good so far. Kudos to every one of you. Kudos to Sandra. Kudos to Awesome. Kudos to Abigail. I want to see in the chat. Just let me know if you are new. Say, I am new, and this is what brought me here. And if you are not new, I have been with 31 Tribe for the past 2 years, a year, 3 years, and this is what I've learned from being a part of this community. Guys, response. I would like to see your responses in the chat. You can just go there, just write something really, really simple. Oh, I've learned how to be more excellent. Oh, my faith has become better by joining this community. I'm new here. I want to learn how to be more excellent in what I do. I want to learn how to become a woman of influence. Blessing from Oshu State, you are welcome. Are you new here, Blessing? I would like to know in the chat if you are new here and something that actually brought you to today's session. Kindly let me know. Blessing from Oshu State, it's nice to have you on here this evening. So if you all are not being responsive, well, I would like to let you know that yes, I just became a full-fledged member of 31 Tribe. And what actually is inspiring me about 31 Tribe is how we are so intentional about being better in every facet of life. And what better place to be than where you can actually grow, where people that are ahead can mentor you, and where people that you can also build a community with people that are also growing, so you all can grow together, having the same mindset, having the same goal. It's not really, really very common to be in a community where everybody is actually intentional about growth. But here at 31 Tribe, it's a community where they are intentional about you, about your growth, how you can build on your faith, how you can be more excellent at what you do, and how you can be a woman of influence that you'll be spotlighted, and yes, you'll be taken to that stage of influence. Priscilla from Lagos, is also nice to have you here on today's session. So moving on, let's just get started into what we have for today. And while we are getting into it, if you still like to tell me what has brought you to this session today and what you have learned from 31 Tribe over the years, I'm open to still hear from you, to still see your responses in the chat. So quickly, yes, this is one of the super interesting parts of today's session. We have some amazing gifts to share on here today. So you're not just learning, but you're also winning. So you see, it's a learning and winning session. Super amazing and interesting to hear, right? Yeah, I'm very sure. So if you are using MTN, I'm sure I'll get responses now. If you are using MTN, say I in the chat. If you don't say I, then we're not sharing this wonderful cards that we had, this airtime that we have. I'm a young proud brother. My sister will be speaking yet tonight. Oh, really awesome! Right? So awesome to hear from you. Awesome. Well, awesome. It's good. It's good to hear from you. Awesome. All right, all right. So if you're using MTN line, if you're using MTN line, say yes, yes, yes in the chat. I want to know if there are no people using MTN line. I'll take it to my house. I'll use it for my personal, I'll use the airtime that I want to be shared for my personal use. If there are no MTN users there, are there MTN users on the session tonight? No one. How about Airtel users? Do we have Airtel users on the session tonight? So, Sandra, you are responding yes for which, please? Airtel or MTN? So, let me know how many MTN users. All right. So I'll be calling out the numbers for MTN. So if you are really fast, you should have typed out the code right now. And if you are able to catch it, I call it out once and that's it. So for the MTN users, are you ready? Tell me yes again in the chat. Let me know. I'm not just calling out the numbers. No repetition. No repetition. So let me know if you are ready. MTN users, are you ready? Are you ready? Is only Sandra we have? Is it only Sandra that is using MTN on here in the session today? All right. Seems like Sandra is going to have it. So the number goes does. Are you typing? 076 0945 0766 85204. So who is my winner? Did we get it already? If you got it, let me know in the chat. If you got it, let me know in the chat. And if you feel I should take that one more time, let me know. If you got it, say I got it in the chat. If it's one more time, tell me one more time in the chat. So I'm waiting on your responses so that we can get right into what we have for the session today and we do not spend too much time on this. Quickly let me know in the chat if you've gotten it, and if not, if you want me to take it one more time, let me know please. If you want me to take it one more time. One more time. One more time. All right. I'll be giving this out again one more time. Hope you are typing. MTN users, hope you are typing. 0726 0945 0766 85204. One last time, 0726 0945 0766 85204. Do I have my winner? Do I have my winner? Airtel users, are you ready? Airtel users, are you ready? All right, we already have our winner. We already have our winner. We already have our winner. Someone already mentioned in the private chat that she got it already. Please use the comment section so that everyone can see it. So do we have the Airtel users? Someone already confirmed to me that she got it. Do we have the Airtel users on the session today? Go into the chat to let me know if you're an Airtel user. Or do I keep it with me? Go into chat to say I use Airtel, or I'm an Airtel user, or take it home with you. Let me know if I should take it home with me. Maybe you all just want to bless me tonight. So just let me know. Take it home with you, or I use Airtel line. So let me know in the chat if you're using Airtel line. And if not, then we move. Yes. If not, then we move. So let me know who is using Airtel line on here today. Or do I take it home with me? I use Airtel line or take it home with you. Let me know, 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 let me know. Let me know, let me know. Okay, Airtel users are here. Are you ready? Have you typed your code? This is just going one time. One time. Yes, be self aware. It's just going one time. And after that time, I would not take it again. So are you typing 0967-9833-2920-1732? I'll give it a quick rundown one more time. 0967-9833-2920-1732. Do I have my winner tonight? Do I have my winner tonight? If you want me to take that one more time, let me know. If it's a one more time or I already have my winner. Oh, great, great. Abigail got that. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I'm glad to hear that. So, do we have Glow users here tonight? Let's have this quickly so we can move on to what we have next for tonight. Glow users, Glow users. Do we have Glow users on the session tonight? Let me know. I use Glow in the chat or no, take it home. If you're using Glow line, let me know in the chat. I use Glow or take it home. If you want to bless me with the card, I can actually take it home. Just let me know in the comment section if you are using Glow on here tonight or you want me to take it home. I think I need to take it home. I'm not getting any responses. So we all are not using Glow. Nigeria's pride. We are not using Glow. All right, I think I will take that home. So let's move on to what next we have today. We'll be calling, there will still be another fastest finger session. I just want us to get right into what we have for today. So we still have more to give out. So if you are not lucky now, doesn't mean that it's over. You can still be lucky in the many parts of today's session. Yes. Yeah, you can still get yourself something. So we have today our amazing speaker, which is going to be speaking to us on business in the person of Mrs. Oyewole Oyekemi Glow Mary. So she's actually a content creator and beautician with over 5 years of experience in the beauty industry. She's the founder of Glamorous Essence, a beauty brand dedicated to helping women feel confident and comfortable in their own skin, particularly during special occasions such as weddings, birthdays, and other memorable events. So if you are that person here today that you have your weddings or birthday coming up, Glomery is your person. So Glomery specializes in bridal hairstyling, makeup, and natural hair care. Her style emphasizes natural beauty with a minimalist approach. In the past 2 years, she has styled more than 20 brides and trained over 200 students in bridal hairstyling and natural hair care. So pardon my introduction earlier. So it is Miss Oyewole Oyekemi Glomeri. Really sorry. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be from Miss to Mrs. very soon. I think I already prophesied ahead. So we should be expecting wedding bells very soon. So let's move on. So I'll be welcoming on stage tonight. Yes, we're going to be having our guest for tonight coming on stage. So in the person of Mrs. Oyewole Oyekemi, I want you to use the chat, use the um, use the chat to actually like send reactions. You can send claps, send reactions, just to welcome our super amazing guest tonight. Yes, yes, yes. I want you to make welcome our guest tonight. Use the chat. If you can use the clap, if you can say you're welcome, if you can say we're happy to have you on this session, just say something exciting to welcome our amazing speaker tonight. I won't let her get on the session if you are not welcoming her right. Yes, well done, Rachel. You started out right. So let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. I would. All right, all right, all right. I want to see the energy that we are really pumped and ready for the value and the knowledge that's going to be shared by our super amazing speaker tonight. So she also shares beauty tips tutorials, and behind the scene content on her YouTube channel, where she's building a community of beauty lovers who value modesty and simplicity. In addition to beauty, she writes blog posts and YouTube scripts for Mind Making Brands Limited and Lucky Udo Studios. She also mentors young people in writing and public speaking, helping them grow their skills until they can confidently use them on their own. As a business minded creative, Glomeri is passionate about helping others turn their skills and passion into successful businesses. So if you are that person that have this skill and passion and you are thinking of starting a business, we have our speaker here tonight who is going to be sharing a lot of value and knowledge about the business sector. So make welcome Miss Oyewole Oyekemi Glow Mary. Please let's have you on stage. You can come on right now. We would like to have you. We have been waiting for you. This is that moment we have been waiting for. Let's have you on the session tonight.
Okay, am I live?
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Well. Don't let me uh undermine us. I want to believe that there are people outside the country in this on these chats like this. So good every whether evening, morning, or night that you are. And thank you, moderator, for that beautiful introduction. Uh, thank you for the prophecy. I believe that one day, it will come to pass. Because I'm thinking in my head, like, hey, God, oh, I'm not Mrs. That's very nice. That's very, very nice. So first off, before I go ahead with what I have here today, I would love us to have a little session of prayer. I don't know, this is a business talk actually, but I don't usually know how to speak without praying first. So, because I believe that speaking is also words are what made us or makes us. So, whatever it is I'm going to say, I want it to bless you. Father, Lord, we are grateful for tonight. We thank you for the opportunity. We thank you for the grace to share with each other. Accept our thanks in Jesus' name. We ask that you feel us. We ask that you speak to us. We ask that beyond what I am going to say, you are going to speak to everyone in the point of their needs. You are going to actually speak to everyone. In Jesus' name, I have prayed. Can I get an amen in the comment section? I'm very, very big on feedback, guys. Hey, Jesus, I'm already using YouTube tape. I'm very, very big on feedback. So please let me see your amen in the comments. All right. So today we are going to be talking about conquering imposter syndrome for women in business. Can I have my slide on? So the moderator has left me on this show like this. So it's only me. Hey, God. Oh. I am the only one on this show.
No, at all, please.
The
I'm here with
moderator
you.
has left me here. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for that. So I am conquering imposter syndrome for women in business. Really, really nice something. So guys, let me tell you something before we move into what we are about to say here today. Please, I need a timekeeper. This is how I'll be talking and go at the time we will just go like that too. So one day, oh, Sister Rachel, the 31 tribe, we are having a book review because we usually read books and then we come together and read books. And me, I was just saying, I don't even know what happened to my mouth that day. I was just talking. That was how Sarah was like, they're going to come and speak to us. So they're going to come and speak to us. Me, I even thought like maybe we are just going to have like the book review and then we are going to talk like that. It's just gist. That was how like 2 or 3 weeks ago she was like, she needs my picture for flyer and she sent my bio. in my mind, I'm like, who does this sister think I am? Yeah, my mouth is just sharp that day. It's not as though I can talk like that too. So I started to feel like, ha, I don't this thing that I want to put in my face on flyer like this. What do I know that I want to tell people? People, big women in this community like this, people who have money, people who are in business, who are thriving, who are doing very well. And me, this small shekele girl will now come and start telling them, if you have imposter syndrome, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, who am I? Honestly, who am I? So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to tell her that my mouth is just sharp, daddy. I cannot undo this session. And I thought, she'll probably not believe me. I should just tell her that I am sick, that I have headache. I was just like, hey, God, I don't really want to be sick because I don't like to take drugs. What if I tell her I'm sick and then I eventually fall sick? Hmm, that one would not work. Then I say, okay, I'll just tell her that something came up. Then I say, that would be a lie. I started feeling different kind of feelings like I'm not worthy to be in this meeting, especially to speak with beautiful people like you. You see, that scenario that I've just defined right now, just that story that I told you that right now, that is exactly the imposter feeling that we want to talk about tonight. That is imposter syndrome. I actually did something that made me, confident to come and talk to you guys today. And by the end of this video, hey, Jesus, YouTube, by the end of this meeting, I will tell you what I actually did that made me to be here. My next slide, moderator. So what is imposter syndrome really? Who is an imposter? An imposter is the person who poses to be someone they are not. uh for example, okay, so yeah, this is the part where I'm explaining to me where I can't they talk to you today like this. I be imposter. Okay, so what are the things that you feel that makes you feel like, okay, do I have this syndrome? You often feel like you're fake. You often feel like uh whatever it is that these people think I am, they don't really know me. They don't really know who I am. Really, 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 like, they don't know. That feeling, that is the imposter syndrome. Especially when you enter into a room and everybody's suited up, everybody's makeup on everything, and they are dazzling. And you look at yourself and you're like, oh, well, I don't belong in this room. This place is not for me. Let me go back to where I'm coming from. Or, for example, success does not feel end. You have worked your way up. You have you have done so much in your career, at your workplace. Your boss recognizes your efforts, and then he decided to promote you, or she decided to promote you, whichever this case may be. And then you got to, you're happy, and then you're just like feeling like, this promotion, I don't think I deserve it too. I don't think I should be here. Like, this is too much. Even when you have done so much to be in that place. Another way we can look at this is you have built your brand. For business people, you have built your brand from the very, very, where nobody knows you, nobody know where you are coming from. You have refunded clients, you have taken responsibility for what you did not do, you have sacrificed your time, you have done a lot of things, spent money on ads, do flyer, go and pitch to people physically. And eventually, when you also start to pay, you start to meet high paying clients, and you just begin to feel like, maybe I'm charging these people too much. Maybe I should not be charging them this much. What value do I really have to offer? But have you forgotten that all those work? What the imposter syndrome does is you will forget all that work that you have put in, and you just start to feel like you are not enough. Like you are not supposed to be there. You are not made for that place. Another thing, when you fail, it is your fault. But when you succeed, it is luck. We used to do this thing now when we get, our grade in school and we say, ah, that lecturer, they just gave me deal. But in that case now, when we fail, it is the lecturer's fault. But when we when we succeed, say, ah, I have A, I got A in that course. But in this case, it is opposite direction. Like when you fail, say, ah, I should have done better. I should have done this. But when you actually succeed and you're successful, the only thing you think, ah, it just happened. No, we thank God. Like I'm not saying we should not thank God. ah, well, it just happened. It just happened like that. Another way you feel is you are trying to justify the reward that you have. For example, now I'm a bridal hairstylist and a makeup artist, and a client came to me. You know, they want to have this big party and all of that. Okay, and they're like, okay, how much do you charge for this service? And I said, okay, pay like 300K. It should cover all that cost. And indeed, you know, I like clients like that, clients that will not bother you. They will just say, okay, no problem, send me your account number. And then, you know, the money is coming in, right? But when you get to where you want to work, you know, the ambience, the everything, you just start to put in things that are not even part of your work. Maybe like, ah, let me buy you cake. Not because you really want to, like it's not part of the value that you want to offer, but because you feel like the money that you are charging these people is too much. Like the value you want to offer is not commensurate with the money that you have asked them to, you know, pay you. It's you begin to value yourself less. That feeling, those are the symptoms of imposter syndrome. Are we together? Let me see your uh let me see some emoji in the comment section. Okay, so great. My next slide. Hey, this moderator has left me again. God, I beg. And I want to show you guys something. Hey, so the irony, right? Somebody would think, oh, this thing that Gloria is even talking about. By the way, Glomeri is actually my name, it's not a nickname. Ah, God, I played too much. Eh, so the irony, right? One would think that whatever it is that I'm saying now is just it happens to people who are on the very low level, like maybe people who are not that successful, maybe people who are just trying, you know, maybe it's because I don't have money. Yes, yes, maybe because I don't have money, Jerry. Maybe because I don't have money to buy this designer that this person is wearing. Those are the people that can have those syndrome. It's a lie. Let me tell you something. You see, the more you begin to grow, okay, the more you begin to go up there, you begin to win people, you begin to, you know, your brand gets more visibility, you are speaking in front of larger, you know, people, you begin to feel more inadequate because this is the trick. The more you know, the more you realize you do not know or how much you do not know. So you are exposed to a particular knowledge right now. It's because knowledge is just a lot. So the more you know, the more you do your research, the more you get exposed, the more you realize that wow, this thing you know they finish. I don't know anything. I know sabi anything. So now look at the analogy. You see the evidence of success that this person has. For example, let me use myself as an example. You know, the example that I used from the very beginning. This same girl that is saying that, she will just test Rachel that she's sick. This person has spoken in front of 5,000 people, you know, and it was even a competition. Let me tell you something. I competed with like 50 schools and I came second. So if I can be feeling like that, like I'm not worthy to come and speak to you, it shows that the higher you go, the more you feel more incompetent, the more you feel inadequate when you have this imposter syndrome. So that is how imposter syndrome works. So I'm not even talking about people who are in low level work class. I'm talking about very successful people. Higher, you're going higher and higher and higher, and you just start to feel like that. That is how this syndrome, that is how it just come into us. Next slide, please. I'm watching my time. So, and here is the trick. This is how the things sneak up on us. Human beings, we are made of, we are a product of nature, our experience. This concept of tabula rasa, where when you give birth to a child or give birth to a child, you are just blank. Whatever it is that you are telling them is what they become. And that's why, especially for women, hey, it is very, very important that we conquer this imposter syndrome. You begin to you have experiences, and that is what made you. That is, for example, now let's say my speaking ability. Now my parents has always been like, okay, we are come to morning devotion, we are come and do devotion for us, so everybody have the chance to say their thoughts. So those are the things that have started to build me small, 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 and I can express whatever it is that I am thinking. Now, this is now how it works for imposter. Let's look at this line. If you have been trying something from the start, and you are trying to make a smooth straight line, that there will not be those broken lines in there. When you tried the first time, the line was broken. You tried the second time, the line was broken. In your mind, there's a place in your mind that is already just telling you you don't know how to do this thing. There is no way you are going to do this thing and the line will not be broken. You tried again. The line is broken, but it's not the shape that you were aiming for. Failure upon failure. You tried and tried, but eventually you tried and you got the exact thing that you are looking for. Now, one would think, oh, jackpot, you have it. But there is just that subconscious feeling like I can still fail. There's just that subconscious feeling like this line has been broken like 3 times. The fact that I just get it right one time doesn't mean I have the solution. So that mindset plays on us. Who are the people that are also prone to this thing? You see, underrepresented group of people, and especially in business and workplace, women are very, very underrepresented. And you just, it happens to me a lot. You just walk into a room and you are the only female in that room. ah God, I beg you. Nobody will really, really, really like understand where your own passion is coming from. So people in underrepresented society have imposter syndrome. For example, people who are also black people in white countries, you just start to behave like you don't belong. And that is why you see a lot of women cover up their natural hair, because they just feel like my hair has to be this straight, especially if you're outside the country. My hair has to be straight. It has to be, you go through a lot of ironing, flat ironing, just to make sure that your hair is straight. My dear, I don't know, your curls are beautiful. Rock it. That is what God gave you, my dear. Rock it and rock it well. Okay, so next slide before I begin to digress. So what are the effects of this thing? If you have this syndrome, if you are perceiving, I mean, let me tell you something. This syndrome thing is not a disease, it's not a mental health situation. Almost everybody experiences this. It just depends on how you handle it. If it is not well handled, these are the things that are probably going to happen. You know how you go to a hospital now, they say, what are your symptoms? You tell them, then they will now diagnose and say, this is the problem that you have. So before it will begin to amount to problems, let's know where this thing can go. Chronic self-doubt. You see, that thing that they just put in chronic self-doubt is low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is a very bad thing. Because when you begin to feel like an imposter, when you begin to feel like you are fake, you just don't have that confidence to go out there and grab things, change the world, change things, you just begin to doubt yourself. In fact, you will not, you will have to like call your own phone number twice just to be sure that you actually know your phone number. You begin to doubt your own ability. You begin to doubt the things that God has deposited into you. Now, I'm not even saying potentials. I'm saying things that you have done before. I'm saying things that you have overcome before or you have overcame before. You begin to doubt it. Anxiety, depression. I don't know if anybody has experienced depression. You know, we used to think this anxiety, depression thing is just the, uh, I just feel down. It's not the menstrual cycle. Oh. Ah, let me sit down very well. You see, this anxiety and depression to the people who had is not that my cycle and I'm just having mood swing. No, this one is not mood swing. Anxiety and depression. Sometimes, if it is very chronic, you begin to feel that chest pain. Yes, because you just don't feel like you belong in that environment, and because you know, oh, I have this gift, I have this talent, but I don't feel like I can use it. Or for example, now the way they say, oh yeah, come and speak to people like this, my heart will just do hey, a lot of people are going to be, and I just feel like I cannot handle this task. Or you begin to overwork yourself. I mean, I'm not saying we should be complacent, and I'm not saying that we should overrate ourselves, right? I'm just saying like balance things, right? Overworking and burnout, you do things that you're not even supposed to do. For example, the whole 300K and bridal hair that I shared, you have done your job. The bride is looking beautiful, they have done their pictures, and you just feel a need to, hey, I collected 300K. I need to wait though. I need to wait for until the event is over. I need to do like things that they did not send you. Let me help them pack plates. Let me help them pack this one. Things that they did not send you. And it could also be in your workplace when you don't feel the promotion that you have earned is what you deserve, it's what you have worked for, you begin to try as much as possible to impress your boss. Now, I'm not saying you should not do your work very well, but when you begin to go out of your way, when you begin to go out of your own comfort, your own, personal comfort to please your boss just because you think you did not deserve the position or the reward that you have been given. Are we together, please? See me speaking like, God. Anyways, impact on younger generation. This one, I'm not going to laugh. I'm not going to laugh. We are women. I don't know if we have men on this chat, but women here, men do a lot of work and I respect them. They are going to be our husband. They already said that my wedding is coming. Jesus, you heard it. I said I will not laugh. Okay. So women do a lot of work. They say when you are pregnant, your baby can understand, like can recognize your voice because this being is living inside of you. They are hitting what you are hitting, they are hearing what you are hearing. Sometimes the thing where they think they can even hear them. I don't know until we have pregnant talk. That's when I don't know that one. But we cannot overemphasize the fact that women have a lot of impact in the upbringing of their children. So if you are a woman, if you are a mother who is already suffering from imposter syndrome and you are not working on it, my dear, you are not just doing yourself a disservice. Generation, the coming generation, a disservice. Because this your kid would want to make a bold decision one day, and your own imposter syndrome will just kick in and say, you cannot do that. No. I don't think you have what it takes. No. Well, how about we just do something different? It's not because that kid cannot do it. It's because you think he or she cannot do it. That is why it is important for us to quickly work on this syndrome, because we are women with great virtue and potentials. So we cannot afford to give birth to weak offspring, weak children. Okay, reduce career growth. I think this is the reason why I love this topic, because you have done a lot of things in your business so that nobody has seen. They don't know the times that you have to use your own feeding money to sponsor your business just to make sure that the thing keeps going forward. They don't know, they did not see it. All those values they did not see. They did not see the time where you spent much time in that bright hotel when it is overtime, but because you have to protect the name of your brand, yeah, you waited, you even sacrificed your sleep, you sacrificed your, in fact, you go to a lot of weddings and they will not even offer you dinner. You fast and then you say, we continue in the spirit of prayer. They do not see all of that. But when you now have access to pitch to a high paying client, and probably fortunately, you just are in the same room or in the same aircraft with, let's say, Madam Alakija, for example. And you're just like, I like the way this woman style her hair. Let me just tell her that one day I will just, can I come and do something for you? Huh? And in your mind, you just begin to think, no be me go pitch to this woman. No. I don't deserve it. It will reduce you. Do you know that kind of opportunity? If you make here for Madam Alakija only, do you know how many people are going to be rushing after you and say, oh yeah, I want you to make my hair, ma. Please come and make my hair. Oh, please come and do my makeup. Oh. Yes, we miss out on those opportunities because we think we are not good enough when we are actually good. You know what makes me very, very angry and annoyed is when you see the kind of work that you can do, people who are very good at their craft, and the kind of pay or the kind of clients they have and how they are struggling, and the people who are up there and getting a lot of the cake are not even half as good as these people. That thing makes me very angry, because those are the people that are actually deserve the pay. You go to a salon and they are charging you 100K for one. This, I mean, it's good. It's good if you can afford it, but they will do the hair and you are not even comfortable. When you have that, when you have just one hairdresser in one corner like that, and she will plait your hair super fantastic, and when you ask her how much do you charge me, say 300 naira. I don't know if anybody is feeling the pain that I feel it. So imposter syndrome can keep you from pitching, from advancing in your career, and it also go for people who are in workplaces. When you have done your work and your boss is not giving you the promotion that you deserve, and instead of you to just go there and tell the boss, list the things that you have been able to do and say, sir, I think I deserve this promotion, I think I deserve this raise. You just sit down there and say, before they will say that my English is not smooth. You just begin to think about things that you don't know how to do well, forgetting the things that you can do well. Right? I begin to get angry. So yeah, next slide. Okay, so since we are about to conquer, moderator, please, you can speak now. How many minutes do I have more so that I can know how to flex?
Okay, we just have just one more minute so
Why
that
is
we
this
can
saying
have
just?
enough time to take questions and all of that. So you can just quickly
Yes, yes.
run us through quiz and we take questions.
All right then. Okay,
Just
so
1 minute.
okay, that's okay. So how do we actually conquer this syndrome? This is why we are here. I want us to understand that this thing is feelings. The fact that you just understand that this thing is a feeling solves a lot of problems, because feelings can change. Feelings definitely do change, and feelings does not necessarily mean that that is the truth. As long as it's not that, you have that logical reasoning, like, oh, this is why I'm not worthy of this position or worthy of this reward. Feelings does not change the truth. Feelings does not change that God has deposited a lot of virtue inside of you. How you feel does not matter. How you feel does not matter when you have walked a lot of room, passed a lot of exams, passed a lot of tests and rigorous training and a lot of things, and you are finally here. Your feelings does not change the fact that you overcame those struggles. Your feelings does not change the truth. Know that. Practical ways you can now conquer this is keep a win folder. So, when I started writing, I mean, I used to have a lot of ideas and I just have a lot of writings in my archive.
Sorry to butt you in. We just have one more minute. Let's just keep it. Let's just have a
Okay,
quick rundown so I can take questions.
it's okay. I'll just run through it now. Uh, but at times I feel like I don't want to write. So I just go back to my archive and I see the things that I've been able to write. And I'm like, oh, so it's my mind that conceived all these thoughts. And I actually wrote all these stories, all these poems. I know I can write more. When people compliment you, simply say thank you. Don't say, oh, no, it's nothing. That thing, as much as you think it doesn't mean anything, it means a lot. It affects your mind subconsciously. When they say, oh, you are beautiful, thank you. Oh, I like your speech. Oh, thank you. Simple. If you have something that you want to do, if there's a client you want to pitch to, if there's a promotion that you want and you don't feel like you are worthy of that thing, do it however you feel. Your feeling does not matter in this case. Yes, your feeling does not matter. Do it anyways. And yes, I said I'm going to tell you at the end of this meeting what I actually did to be here, trusting people's approval of you. And I'm like, okay, even if I don't believe in myself, even if I don't believe that I'm a good speaker, I should be able to trust Sister Rachel's judgment of me. Sister Rachel can judge that, oh, this person has value that she can share with us. So trusting your friends' judgments when you ask them, oh, I don't feel like I can do this thing. If they say, oh, you can do it, you've done this before, you trust people's approval of you, okay? And speak with trusted friends. Put a word to your feelings. Sometimes you just feel a lot of things in your head and in your mind, and you don't really know what it is. But when you actually sit down, you evaluate how exactly you are feeling. Why do I think I'm not worthy of this position? Speak with trusted friends. When you begin to speak with trusted, or if you don't have friends, you can stay in front of your mirror and speak to yourself. Put words, put names to those feelings. That is how you conquer it. And most importantly, please talk to God. These things, most of the time, we look at it from a very physical perspective, and most of the times they may not be. It could be a satanic strategy just to keep you where you are and not moving forward. Talk to God. Confess the word of God about you. Confess what God has said about you. Talk to God. Next slide.
Yes, so that's all we can take for tonight.
So
I'm
please,
sure we
please
go
let
back.
me see the next slide, please. Let me see the next slide.
Okay, while we are going through that, so if you have
So
questions,
welcome to my TED Talk. Let me finish. Let me just round up. I'm done. Okay. Welcome
all
to my
right.
TED Talk, and thank you for listening. That's what I want to say. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much. That was a super amazing session, and I'm sure so many of us here tonight have learned one or two things about the imposter syndrome, how you need to challenge yourself, and how you can conquer it, how you don't let imposter syndrome keep you static because you need to keep moving, you need to keep improving yourself, and all of that. So, if you have questions tonight for our super amazing speaker, this is that time to drop your questions in the chat or if you can use unmute your mic. I don't know if there's a possibility of unmuting your mic, but if not, just drop your questions in the chat. We would like to take questions at this point. So if you have questions, let's keep it coming. Let's drop it in the chat. We would like to hear from you. And evidence to be sure that you've actually learned something tonight is for you to ask questions. That is when we are sure and certain, just like how our teachers tell us then in class. If you are not asking questions, that means you already understand it. But if you are having some gray areas where you need more clarity, this is that moment where you ask questions, and a super amazing speaker will be more than willing to respond to all of your questions. So while we are waiting for questions, I just wanted to ask, from your presentation tonight, from how you have spoken to us tonight,
Mm.
you have been able to bring yourself to that point to overcome this imposter syndrome. So where was it that when did it turn on you? When was that moment that it dawned on you that yes, I can actually do all these things, and I'm just been dwelling so much in the imposter syndrome, and it's now to break out and dare myself or do big things. Where would you say was that divine defining point for you? Did you get a task that was beyond you, or what actually just brought you, just opened your eyes and say, yes, I know I can do these things, and it's just the imposter syndrome that has been holding me back?
Okay, so like I said, this thing is not something that you conquer once and then you just forget about it. I said the more you are successful, the probability, the higher the probability that you are going to be having this thing just somewhere in your mind. So honestly, almost every time I want to do something bigger than me, I'm always like, it's just that thing that comes to my mind. But when I begin to see, okay, what are the things that I have done in the past? What are the goals that I've been able to meet in the past? It gives me courage, it gives me confidence to step into that room and take charge. For example, now, okay, I use the example of the speaking engagement, for example, and I'm already feeling like, we just tell her that I'm sick, Jerry. I'll just tell her that I cannot come. But the thing that helped me was, oh, Sister Rachel is a very intelligent person. She should be able to judge that, oh, I have something to offer. So it also happens if your boss say you deserve a promotion, you should be able to trust your boss's validation of you, that at least if, let's say, you yourself, you say, okay, maybe your intelligence is not that much, at least you should be able to trust that your boss is intelligent. So yeah, I would not say, okay, there is now a particular point where no, I don't now feel imposter. I already told you from the very beginning that you hired, I mean, you invited an imposter to come and speak to you. So I still feel like that sometimes. And I feel like almost every successful people still feel like that whenever they want to take a big step from their comfort zone. So yeah, I think, does that answer your question?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So I feel it brings us to know that there might not be a permanent cure to this, but at every point in time where we're having that self-doubt, we should always
Yeah.
challenge ourselves to believe that we can do it, no matter the
Yeah.
circumstance, no matter the situation. So I believe we have
Yeah.
all learned something here tonight. This is that moment where you should challenge yourself. You should believe in your skills, in your abilities, be it in your workplace, be it in your business, be it when you are given a project to handle. Believing in yourself is the first thing. So no matter the situation where you find yourself, as long as you believe in yourself that this is not, even if it's your first time trying something new, just believe in
Yeah.
yourself. The truth is that you
Mm.
will always learn something. Either you
Yeah.
learn how to do it better, or how not to do it that particular way and find a better way
Right.
to do it. So you
Mm.
always learn something. So I want you
Yeah.
to just say thank you to our wonderful and super amazing speaker tonight. She has shared a whole lot with us, and I've learned so much. I've learned a whole lot. If you still have questions, you can drop it in the chat. But now is that time to drop our clapping emojis, our thumbs ups, our fire emojis, because we all learned from someone tonight. Someone, our amazing speaker has shared from a wonderful wealth of knowledge and shared a lot of amazing things with us tonight. So I want us to use the chat to celebrate a super amazing speaker, Miss Oyewole Oyekemi. We are really happy to have you today, and we are really blessed for you to have shared those exciting and interesting things with us tonight. So I'm not seeing your emojis yet. Oh, thank Rachel. Oh, true worship. Super, super, super nice. I can feel the energy. Yeah, 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 yeah. So let's get on into what we have for the rest of tonight so we don't keep us all on here for too long.
I can leave
Let's
now,
get into
Abby.
next. So far, we don't have questions. Please, let's get into what we have next for tonight. Next slide, please. Please, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Let's move it on. Because we do not want to spend too much time on here tonight. All right, that's a wonderful feedback for our super amazing speaker, Glomeri. And thank you for the simplicity of your class. Yes, someone is really grateful for how simple and very, very understandable information you shared with us tonight. So we have a giveaway session. Giveaway. We already started with some freebies earlier, and we still have more for you here tonight. Are you ready? If you are ready for this giveaway session, you are ready to partake in this, I want you to say yes, yes, yes in the chat. Are you ready? We want to share something super amazing. Are you ready? Are you ready? Just let me know. Just type in yes in the chat, so I'm sure you are ready. If you are not typing yes, we are not giving any freebies. We'll just close out. So, but if you say yes, the freebies will be shared. So, are you ready? Let me know if you're ready for the freebies tonight. If you're not, then we'll move on. We'll close out. Should we close out? We don't want freebies anymore. Let me know if we don't want freebies anymore. Then I just say, okay, let's just close out. We don't want gifts anymore. We all just want to just go back and retire to bed. Do we still want our freebies tonight? I'm not seeing your responses in the chat. Okay, probably I'll just take it home with me since nobody wants it. All right. So, okay. So, if you want our freebie tonight, you just need to answer one or two questions, and voila, you have the gift to yourself. So if you are part of people that have been on in this community at least for the past 2 months, 3 months, I just wanted to say yes, yes, yes in the chat. If you have been in our community at least for 2 months, 3 months, so that I'm sure that you can actually get this giveaway. Or I just better take it home with me and enjoy it by myself. So we read a book in the month of June in the 31 tribe community. I want somebody here to tell me the book we are reading for the month of June. So if you have been a part of our community for the past 2 to 3 months, you will be aware that we have been reading books. So this gift is going to the person that answers this question. Is there anyone on the chat here that can tell me the book we are demystifying for the month of June? Yes, we are reading a book in the month of June at 31 Tribe. Who in the chat here knows the book we are reading? Just let me know in the chat if you know the book we are reading. Just type the answers in the chat, or you say, yes, I know it, or no, I don't know it. So the gift is going to the first person to type. Yeah, the first person to type the book we are reading for the month of June. Do I have my winner tonight? Is anyone aware the book we are reading for the month of June? Okay. Does anyone here know the book we are reading for the month of June? Okay, if you are not familiar with the book we are reading for the month of June, how about the one we read for the month of April? Is anyone aware of the book we read in the month of April? Anyone on here aware of the book we read in the month of April? Okay. All right. So if you can't give me that, how about you tell me if anybody here, I'm sure we followed the session, yeah, we followed the session from the beginning. Anyone here that can tell me one of the ways that we can overcome or we can conquer the imposter syndrome? I think we were taught that some minutes ago. Can you give me one of the ways we can conquer the imposter syndrome? The first person to type this answer will be going home with our giveaway tonight. If you can tell me in the chat one of the ways we can conquer the imposter syndrome, just type it in the chat. Just type it in the chat. Let me know if you can tell me one of the ways. I'll say you should give it one more try. This is not the book that we read for the month of June, Esther, but you can try for one of the ways you can conquer the imposter syndrome. Yes, if there's anyone that can tell me in the chat one of the ways you can conquer the imposter syndrome. All right, so I believe Esther has a giveaway tonight. Esther has a giveaway tonight. She's the first person to chat that is ready to go with our giveaway tonight. So, Esther, you'll be getting your giveaway in the chat. You'll be getting your giveaway shortly after today's session. We will get the giveaway across to you. Thank you, Esther. Let's celebrate Esther. Let's celebrate Esther in the chat. Let's all celebrate Esther for that super amazing response. So she's correct for the book that we read in the month of June. So let's move it on to what we have next tonight so that we can wrap it on shortly. So we can wrap it up shortly what we have for tonight. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on tonight so we can wrap it up. Well done, Esther. Well done. Well done. Well done. You have done super amazingly well tonight, and you have won yourself a super amazing gift. We'll reach out to you immediately after the session to share your gift with you. So let's move it on for what next we have tonight so we can wrap this up shortly and we don't take so much of your time again tonight. So another fastest finger. So if you are using MTN users, are you ready? Let me know if you are ready. Say yes, yes, yes in the chat. If you are ready for the MTN card tonight. MTN users, say yay, yay, yay in the chat. Say yay in the chat. And if you are not an MTN user, you can say nay. Say yay for MTN and nay if you are not using MTN. Are we ready? Do we still want the freebies tonight or we close out? Do we still want the freebie tonight? All right. So MTN users, are you typing? You should have typed out your code by now. Yes, so I'll just be saying this once and I'll repeat it just once. Say this once and I'll repeat it just once. So for MTN users, are you typing 1397 3269 5858 36310? Have we gotten that? Let me know my winner in the chat. And if we did not get that, just say one more time. If we're not able to get that, say one more time or type one more time in the chat. And if you have gotten it, let me know my amazing winner for tonight. I would like to know the winner. Did anyone get it? If not, just say no, I didn't get it one more time. Just let me know if you have gotten it. Wow, wow, we already have our winner for MTN tonight. So, Glow users, are you ready? Do we have Glow users on the session tonight? Just type yes in the chat if you are a Glow user. Type yes in the chat if you are a Glow user. Or do I take this home with me? Do I take this home with me? All right, so I'll just call out the Glow line. If anyone is lucky to have it, we'll be more than willing to know in the chat. So for the Glow users, 63809-05995-20187. Let me take that one more time. 63809-05995-20187. Do we have our winner tonight? And we'll go one more round for the MTN users. So you see that we are really interested in you winning something tonight. We go one more round for MTN users. Are you ready? MTN users, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So let's take it. 1397-3269-5858-3610. Let me know if you have our winner tonight. MTN. One more time. All right, for MTN, one more time. 2465-5856-9475-23922. For MTN, one more time. 2465-5856-9475-23922. And one more round for our Airtel users. Our Airtel users tonight, if we still have Airtel users on the session, we're going one more round for the Airtel users. Are we typing 0677-5424-0622-5462? Airtel users, one more time, 0677-5424-0622-5462. If we have our winner, let me know in the chat. Let's and one more time for the Glow users, if we have our winners, let me know. 64387-15658-17625. One more time, I'll go again. 64387-15658-17625. That's it for tonight. And our amazing winners, let us know in the chat if you're able to get one of our amazing airtimes. One more time for Airtel. Airtel users, are you typing? So I'm going one more time for Airtel users. 0677-5424. Sorry, let me take that again. 0677-5124 0622-5462. That's it for Airtel. So we'll be closing out very shortly. Let's move it on for what we have next for tonight so we can round up quickly. So we can round up quickly. So we can round up quickly. Let's move it on. Let's move it on. Let's move it on. Yes, our announcement. Let me just share the announcement shortly. So we have our weekly book review. It continues on Tuesday. So same time, 8 p.m. on Tuesday, we have our book review, and we do this every week. So ensure you join us this Tuesday to learn and grow with us. And don't forget to be a part of the back to school outreach for 5,000 and for back to school outreach. And with your 5,000, it will actually go a very long way. So even if you don't have up to 5,000, but with your 5,000 you can actually reach out and actually bless a child in school. And the event continues next week Friday. Yes, this session is a series, so we still have another super amazing one coming up. That will be a very interesting session next week Friday. Make sure you are there. Do not miss this session. We'll share the link by when it's close to the date, ensure you join the next session. It's going to be an awesome experience as well, just like we've had tonight. A very exciting, insightful, where we're able to learn, where we're able to know about some more interesting things in the space out there. And same time, same venue next week, Friday. Ensure you invite at least two persons. So come here with your sisters, come here with your neighbors, come here with your aunties, come here with your friends. Let's all come and learn and grow together. Oh, thank you, Esther. You are winner for the MTN. That's really nice to hear. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining your tribe celebration. This is a 3-year anniversary, and we're glad God has brought us this far. We are super grateful to God for bringing us this far for the past 3 years, and we are really grateful that, and we are really happy to have each and every one of you on the session tonight. Ensure you're joining again same time next week. Yes, thank you. You can drop your thank you also in the chat. We'll really be glad to hear from you that you've actually learned one or two things from tonight's session. Thank you, everyone, for joining. This is me giving you back your evening, and we give glory to God that we have all learned something tonight, and we have all had some wins as well tonight. See you all next week. I can't wait to have you on the session again next week. Bye for now.